Hello, welcome to the Adams Show. Tonight we have a 1,000 point battle report between the Tau Empire and the Blood Angels. So first off for the list here we have the Tau Jungle Ghosts. So they will be led by a Fireblade, my own kit bashed character, whose name is Darkstrider. There will also be the third HQ choice, Longstrike. Have 3 identical units of Fire Warriors, all with pulse rifles. Each of the leaders has a marker light. We have 2 units of Pathfinders, just marker lights, WYSIWYG, nothing special. And then we have 3 units of 3 stealth teams, the leader each having a fusion blaster for a little bit of punch. And then lastly we have our broadside with a heavy rail rifle and 2 plasmas. This comes in at 9 command points. The Warlord will be here. His Warlord trait will be through Unity Devastation. And that's it for the Tau side. Righto, facing off against the Tau we have 1,000 points of Blood Angels. These are the Primaris Sanguine because they are mainly Primaris Marines. Leading them we have Captain Lucian in Gravis Armour. He's going to have the Warlord trait, Artisan of War, giving him +1 damage to his Boltstorm Gauntlet. Second in charge, we have our trusty little Lieutenant with a Power Sword. Following that up, we got an Ancient. This guy will be taking the Standard of Sacrifice, which will give a nice little bubble of Feel No Pain. No doubt they'll be taking heaps of fire from the tower, so that might come in handy. Behind them we have a unit of Aggressors, 3-man squad, Boltstorm Gauntlets, simple. We have a 5-man team of Death Company, all with power axes. We have the big boy in the back, Dreadnought. He's armed with the Plasma Gun, Plasma Incinerator, Onslaught Gatling Cannon, and he also has his 2 little Storm Bolters, and I've given him the Icarus Rocket because against the Tau today they have a lot of fly keywords, so that's going to give him a little bit of an edge in battle. Also I have 3 units of troops. We have 2 identical units with just the normal bolt rifles. The sergeant in each squad has Power Sword, and there's an auxiliary grenade launcher in each unit. That's these 2. Then these at the back, a 5-man unit with Stalker Bolt rifles. They'll be just sitting at the back and chilling. Righto, that's the Blood Angels list. 1,000 points. They also come in at 8 command points. See what it can do. Righto, so starting off the game, we have the Blood Angels set up over here. They currently have first turn. Set up across the board. These guys in deep strike, ready to come down and smash some face. Coming around. We have the Tau gun line. So to create a bubble up front, unit of stealth suits, unit of stealth suits, unit of stealth suits. If we come back, got the gun line, Tau Fire Warriors, Darkstrider and the Fireblade there to help smash some face. Longstrike and this guy. So, here's to see if the Tau can seize the initiative. They do not. So, we will kick off the first turn of this kill points game with the Blood Angels going first. Alright, Blood Angels first turn, let's round it up. These guys fired everything into the stealth team here, very tricksily hiding in here, killing 1 stealth unit. Over here, we had the big and some supporting fire. didn't really do much. Then we had these guys here, fire into these guys, eliminating one. And we had our trusty sniper rifles at the top, doing sweet FA. And that's the Blood Angels' first turn. Alright, here we are at the end of the tower turn 1. So, we had the big boy and a couple of these guys with blow some chunks out of these with the assistance of marker lights from these guys. So one of the aggressors was blown away, one's down and one wound. We no longer need this marker light dice here. Coming along over here, the combined firepower of these two units, the Fire Warriors, blew away the majority of one of the tactical squads, but they passed their leadership tower. And Longstrike got a case of the "it's my first game and I've just been painted" and whiffed, hitting the Dreadnought, who was his target over here. So this big guy merely just laughed it off, and he's now stomping his way over towards the tower. Righto, let's turn 1 for the tower. Alright, end of Blood Angels turn 2, pretty successful. We had the big guy here come through, managed to get 5 shots on Longstrike, taking off 5 wounds, which is nice. Didn't overcharge obviously because I'm not near any reroll 1s and Longstrike can shoot back. Over here, these guys managed to shoot holes through them, charge in and chop away, but as you can see here, there's only 2 members of each unit because the Overwatch at 5 up from these 2 units managed to keep hitting with fusion blasters, and every time a fusion blaster hit, well, you know what happens there. Going over here, the Death Company. They come down here, they manage to make a charge across here, smash through a 10-man unit of Fire Warriors. Honestly, no surprise there. And then now they're just in combat again with these guys who hit back, but let's face it, Pathfinders, Death Company, not much happened there. Alright, over here we had the Blood Angels charge from where this guy is, smash their way through a stealth team that was in this little area here, no more, then come out the other side. But it wasn't that simple because, as you can see, this guy managed to overwatch the captain on his way in, and also overwatch these due to my poor positioning of people, and got hit with a ray rifle to the face, and he's on 2 wounds. Righto, so the Blood Angels are in the tower lines here. They are making their way in, smash them, but still a massed amount of Fire Warriors in the middle here with old Dark Strider and the Cadre Fireblade. Don't like the chances of any of these things coming out on top after a round of shooting. Alright, let's see what happens in tower turn 2. Righto, end of tower turn 2. Was a little bit of a massacre. So we'll come across here, obviously being fly keyword, these guys jumped out. Instead of firing back in these guys, bit of support and lowered the Death Company down to 2, which wasn't bad shooting from 4 stealth guys. Mind you, they have Melter. Over here, these guys backed out of combat with the Death Company, and using Dark Strider's ability, they were able to back out and light up the guys over here, to which you see that captain is all on his own. So, the combined firepower of this area managed to smash up the rest of the aggressors, and Lieutenant ran out of shots before the captain fell, so he's still there, but he's on 2 wounds due to this guy here smashing him in the face with a rail cannon earlier. It'll be interesting to see if he can actually get in here due to everybody being able to overwatch the poor bugger. I'm thinking at this point it might be worth just trying to charge this guy. I don't know. Support is looking grim. Let's see if some of these bigger guys can't lend a hand, and hey, sniper guys at the back, pull your finger out. Righto, go on to Blood Angels turn 3. Right, so that was the end of the Blood Angels turn 3. As you'll notice, there is a big crater here of emptiness, and there is no long strike, and there is no captain, as the big fella himself charged in, did manage to smash long strike. Long strike exploded, killing the captain with mortal wounds, also removing one of the death company. The last death company was able to chop down the fireblade, which, yeah, that gained him warlord, so that's a good thing. These guys sort of hacked into here but didn't do much, you know, much of a muchness. It'll be interesting to see now, because these guys will be able to retreat, and the Blood Angels, there are some serious losses, but the serious losses, Operation Jump In and Neck the Commanders was at an all-time high. This guy managed to run over here, smash the last Stealth Steam suits. He also put some wounds on Long Strike, which helped his inevitability. These guys came down from the tower, shot across here, and cleared out the other stealth team with some magnificent shooting, hitting on 5s and 6s. They managed to hit all their shots. Ridiculous. Do nothing all game and then managed to pull one of them off. Alright, so we will go along to the next tower turn and see what they can do, I guess. They're still in the game. Having long strider there means that, like I said, they can retreat and start shooting at these guys. See if it's actually effective. Right. Not so good. We tried to marker light up this big fella with these guys and a few of the other marker lights around the place. Not so good. Did 0 damage to him. Used the plasmas on here to finish off the last death company that was sitting there. He's gone skis. And thinned out these guys. There's still that one guy there and the batter guys there. These guys over here are almost out of the game at this point. It's down to 1, 2, 3 Blood Angels. See what they can do against the last little pocket of resistance. Alright, on to Blood Angels next turn. Righto. So, the big guy come running through, shot the shit out of the Pathfinder, smashed his way through. His plasma cannon was intended for this target, but completely missed, only having rolled up one shot. These guys got in, chopped up a few guys. It's down to the last bit now to see if, realistically, this guy can smash this guy. Considering he's unwounded, I don't know. I don't think it's possible. And then these two guys, obviously, just going to keep hacking their way through these units. The tower not looking healthy. The Fire Warriors did manage to pass their leadership checks, and because we still have old Dark Strider here, they're able to retreat and shoot. Alright, see what they can do. Alright, ladies and gents, we are going to call the game here. The tower shooting has completely whiffed. Having the big fella here at full... Yeah, if this guy just managed to not do anything at all. Try to hit him. No effect. This is a Blood Angel victory due to this one big fella, and he's raging across the field and slowly picking things off, shooting them down. I don't know, this is probably his best game, to be honest. A lot of the time he gets hit by las cannons and the likes of things like this and gets smoked, but he's due to long strike not shooting very well. That's right, long strike. We have come to the conclusion that at a massive loss, the Tau have not succeeded in defending off these guys. But in saying that, at what cost? The Blood Angels are down to a mere 1 Dreadnought, 2 guys, and 5 guys left. Alright, thanks for watching this battle report, and I will definitely be back with more.